Good evening, all and all and all and all and all. Terrible, 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 terrible. Okay, so back for Final Fantasy, back for more Machinist, back to Bozja. So, bit of late on the timer. That's because I've got just about every friggin' spec up on the computer screen at the moment, basically going through every possibility, trying to find out where is the thing basically having the conniptions that it's been having. And I don't know. Honestly, do not know. Uninstalled things that don't need to be there, made sure things are turned off that don't need to be on, and everything else. But let's just dive over and see how the all thing is going. So, like I said, back here at Bozja, back to this. We're dropping about 138 frames at the moment, so we did give it a good clean out too, de-dusted and all the rest of it, so maybe it was just a case of just getting that. Didn't really blow that much dust out of it. We've got sponge filters on the intakes on all the parts of this computer. Nothing gets in and out of it, really. Very tempted just to basically get some, no. Not oiled sponges, that would just be terrible. You get thin lines of oil throughout the whole computer, and who knows what kind of fire you get. Right? Or you'd have some sort of short somewhere, because you'd have to use dielectric type oils. Things that don't conduct electricity, but don't cause fire. Good luck. Absolutely good luck. Yeah, no, my, you can't see it, but right across the screen up here, I have all the computer's current diagnostics loaded up. Frames, GPUs, utility, SCLK, S-clock, power, temperature, both exterior and junction, fan, RPMs, VRAM utility, M-clock, RAM utility, CPU utilization, frequency, voltage, temperature, power, currents. So and I am going to have to shut it off for personal playing, because that's where right across the top is where I have all my other bits and pieces. But running for about an hour, a couple short stutters, nothing fancy pants or anything else. As soon as I do it, it just honks. So I might have to try a few other driver updates. Could just be the cards dying. It could be. Just like I said, that'd just be sad. I mean, it served well. Like I said, it is an 5700, not XT 5700, just a 5700. So yeah, just one of the plain ones. Can't get them anymore. Good example. It's like, oh no, we got like the 6800 or 5700 XT versus this or all the rest. So finding the 57 XT can be a pain in the boots. So, yeah, no. Like I said, I don't know where it's honking itself, but we'll try a few things. That Lumia, that is, wasn't understand. So, got her. Actually... Oh no, people are already doing this one. Like I said, I'm not going to panic if the whole thing sort of lags a little bit, because I expect the lag. Where I have the conniption is where I hear, like, the audio driver going in the background. That's my panic point. Or if I see things that indicate, you know, perhaps the silicon's not quite, you know, solder joints and similar things, or having issues and all the rest type of stuff. You know, the good stuff. You get funny colors happening on the screen and stuff like that. That's stuff I'm looking for in this at the moment. Just because, you know, I know this can be a real place. Just grab the parts at the moment. I have that off as well. Yeah, no, others in PvP. Not even one of the ones that is part of the thing. Oh well, got a cluster out of it anyway, so terrible about that. Oh yeah, I suppose I gotta talk a little bit about my choices of things for the Cyberpunk that's coming up. Right, so we're gonna move into, like, I will talk a bit about it in the game, but I really want to lay out some of the stuff those want to come in and watch who is interested. So, hence the thing. Also, I'm running around picking up bits off the ground. I can't be that intrigued to watch at the moment. And that's it. Everyone do your turn-ins. 16, not bad. So, anyway. As I was stating, I'm going to be going a throwing dagger blade build. This means in Watson, which is the first zone, right, I'm going to be armed up with basically a Unity pistol from the starting equipment. There's nothing I can do about that. Right, I am going to do a Nomad start, and technically that means you got the RS Nova. But fun fact about that is, even though you are given that as an initial weapon, thank you for popping right across my eyeballs there. It doesn't matter. The reason why I say that is because when you first start, you're always given the same base Unity pistol as sort of your starting weapon for the purposes of the Watson house or everything before that night. So the Sandra Dorset case is the tutorial mission, basically. Right, here's the hard tutorial, which is we're going to make you do the combat, stealth combat. I do not want that, go away from sort of thing, and then actually give you a practical application of sneak, fight, this. Not so much as a tutorial as in a tutorial, that's what that data training shard is that they're given. More in the, this is how your actual main missions are going to go. You have someone chatting in your ear. Telling you, what your objectives and things like that. It's the mission tutorial, if you will. Your actual hard training. So you get through your hard training. You get your hard train or tutorial. Then you get your sort of mission tutorial. You just pull 2 bows and riders in on you. Eee. Someone died. Anyway. Like that. I wasn't looking towards getting it hard so quickly, but looks like with everything I've done, it is beginning to look more like the card itself is done. Doesn't suck. Now the case and everything else can take it. It is designed for it. It was set up to basically take the Vega. I just couldn't afford the Vega by the time I put the rest of the system together. So that's sad. Anyway. If that's the case, undervolting the thing and shooting its fan speed up to basically super cool it may not be a dumb thing. Things to do tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm using the other one. So, anyway. story point, because I want to use blades, that means I must push reflex. Outside of craft, because I'm intending to be throwing knives, primarily, there's no throwing knife legendary iconic weapon. There's no iconic knife that you could throw. The reason why is they all usually just vanish. So it wasn't really included. So, you get the right? Because there's no like upgrades, like you can get free or lower cost upgrades, but upgrades can be done by any class. It's not like you need to have engineering to actually up or crafting to actually do upgrades. So you can get the general idea, right? Because of that, couple that with what do you get, right? Lo-fi. And don't go too far, gentlemen. We're about to get a recruitment for... There it is. Final furlong. Anyway, as I was saying, so technical ability gives you the ability to open up special, break into cars that are unattended. Okay. Considering the large number of vehicles you can get yourself, kind of doesn't make a lot of point to steal a car, right? Unless you're just trying to be a right thug about things, like you're trying to play GTA in Night City. Your choice, but the sheer number of vehicles and the fact that you can call your vehicles to you, you don't have to go somewhere. Like in GTA, it makes sense to steal cars from people because your cars could be, like you've done a mission and now your car's way over there and there's no way to get to your car. But there's a fast travel system in the game coupled with the fast travel system coupled with the ability to call any car to you, kind of makes it pointless. Party. That's no fun. Let's see. Connect tight. There we go. Machinist looking for a group. Really, I'm trying to make that work. The thing. Nice. Baron Cream, Ivan Perisic, Saneth Alanade. What's my tank? Here's my tank. Okay. I don't know if I need this or not. I'm going to activate it on myself first, because it's always easy for me to take it off. Oh. We'll activate that too. Definitely gotta do it. Definitely gotta do something. Something got hurt when I did something. Yeah, audio drivers. Go through all your drivers. Go through all your updates. Yep. I've done all the updates I could. I mean, I'll double check my audios. Anyway, so it's armor you get per point in tech. Not planning on stealing cars. Cool. Breaking into or opening special doors. Right? Not I got a tag on me, so I don't have to worry about it. Stab single target. Being Rancor, that's a tank buster. Oh no, it's this thing again. Did it come for me? Where's your thing? There it is. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah. Die. Stab, single target. Alan, please. Over here. Over. Not me. Nice. Wait for Santa to register us. Get out of the road for 5. Gonna register Santa? Yep. Perfect. I'll hang out with you guys. So, yeah, like I was saying. So, the world effect of tech, this total number of yellow communications isn't that much. Right? Not really. Is it? It's not that many yellow speech texts to get you through things. Not for the wrench, anyway. There's a bunch of blue, but only like literally the Nomad beginning has 6 for cross for, you know, hot wiring car. That's about it that I remember. There's almost no other tech abilities. I will most likely do another walkthrough on that thing, but pretty much armor, this. Engineering as a thing only gives you DPS and armor while using tech weapons. I'm not using tech weapons, I'm using blades, and I'm not using tech pistols. So, with no tech weapon on the list, engineering doesn't really give me anything. Crafting only gives you better crafting. Heavy metal group reporting, eh? You can't get much more metal than this. Arrgh. Heard you like tanks? We're gonna tank your tank. It doesn't have a thing about magic, so it doesn't hurt me to have it either way. On the center, it's going to pull a wind, south wind. South wind, south side. Piercing barrage is the straight through. Forsaken. Does. Piercing barrage. This thing pretty much rolling barrage, run away. It's an AoE close up. Stop moving! Outside barrage, get behind. Get behind. Good tank turn, mind you. The tank turned that beautifully. So, yeah. So if you're planning to use tech weapons, you do engineering. If you're planning to go nuts with grenades, you go engineering. If you're planning to use the iconic weapons in the game, you go tech ability for crafting. Right? If you're not planning... it's like, oh, but it's got, what, 5% faster reload with smart weapons. Right? That's negligible. You know, easier ricochet with power weapon. Again, it's negligible. Where's it going? This way. It's like following the actual rampage group here, not even watching where we're going. It's like, rampage group this way! Follow the elephant! There's murder to be had. Really? That's some mean damage in this pile, then. So, as you can see, the advantage I get by... Get away from it. The advantage I get... for what tech ability will bring to the marker isn't good. Okay. So that becomes my 3, my dump. Right? So, for instance, say you were going to build pure gun, no shotguns, no defender type thing, just rifles and pistols. You could do strength as a dump. Right? Which one you're not putting any power points into. Oh, party broke. Excuse me while I'm just like derping it in the corner here. Right. So, I know what my... Oh, no party members. No, there isn't. Pretty sure this thing takes more damage from magic. That'd be nice. CPU utilization's only sitting at 40%. Drop down. I closed Edge. It's like Edge was sucking down the main. It would have been. All the EPS and 2 gun blades. Anyway, unless you're looking for the other buffs. So, for the build I'm intending, throwing knives is my primary way of doing things, or what I'm going to attempt to do. If it devolves into not good things, then I need something else I can fall back on. Strength and int both can basically go to 8 easy. Right? Because like I said, tech is that, so I can push either of those to 8 without caring. So, I started off with 6 on the int. The simple point that's down there. Simple point goes as follows. Because, well, neither have to do with knives. Like, oh, but it's got melee. Yeah, but here's the question. And, this is a good question. Right? And it is a good question. Does a knife still count as melee when it's thrown? Ooh. Right? Or only when I swing it in melee. Right? If the answer is yes, then pushing strength over intellect is better. All the fancy throwing knives come under ninjutsu. Right? So I need 20 stealth to get it. So I'm going to have a high stealth number anyway. Over 8 to get all the throwing knife tricks. If I have to get over 9, I might as well go straight to 20 on it. Same thing with reflexes. So there's my first two 20s. It's really a question of, does the throwing knife damage translate when I throw it with strength? Like, does the little bit of extra DPS melee count when I throw it, or not? Right? Now, I intend to use covert attacks instead of the other type of hacks, right? No damaging hacks. So I don't need my int to go very high to get it out. Okay, we go bot. Stepped on. General machine gun fire coming. Oh, I'll put one in there, clean another. I just needed another person in that battle line. There's only two of us to take the damage. I got nothing else to get people off the ground with. So, like I say, yes. So of course, we only going to start with 3 in reflexes. So I can just go, wow. Why that? Well, I'll explain it again on the day, but this is a matter of efficiency. Okay. There's no need to have reflexes at it's one of those things. There's no reason to have, like, do you need so going back to what I'm saying. Right. Is there a need to push it as fast as I pushed intellect on the last build? The answer to that is no. Short answer. Then becomes, how fast do you need to solve something? When doing a cyber build, or for quick hack damage and so on, then you better believe you need every moment to push as high and as far as fast as you can. With a weapon build, not so much. And there goes the friggin' audio driver again. It just bites. It's got to be something to do with the audio. When I did something, put something in, it's obviously damaged the audio driver. Yeah, I know. Oh well. If it's going to do that, then Let's just put a little cool jazz in the background then. So, Square Enix getting angry at me. Talking about other games while playing this one. Yeah, no, they didn't let that take control. It's just my audio driver's obviously punched. Putting in the video driver, when I took it out again, it probably broke something to do with the, like I said, something just as simple as that. So we're using a case of not their music. Not because I don't like their music, I love it. But rather my audio driver's gone, and once we get out of Castrum here, we'll basically get out of the instance, log, reboot, and get it back going again. So just to prove just that it isn't, just to prove it is just, of course, as I said, this. Yep. I don't know why you'd want to leave party. So Because we have a boss fight coming up, it's just a build. I know I need a little more damage if I did this, but so this is what it's like to be a god. Ah! It's like, dude, you're not a god. Settle your biscuits. Biscuits. Settle. Settle. Any to do. I'm off the timing on that. Oops. Oop. I'll have my own sound effects. Pew 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 pew. Bang 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 bang. That's just sad. It is sad. So we got water and ice, knockback, and then run round. Alrighty. Scum, 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 scum. Not hearing that. Crap, he's gonna fire off double holies. Good burn. Comboed by the Chad tornado. Okay, let's see if I can get these chests in a particular order. Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, had barbecue, the absolute winning barbecue. And basically picking out the results for the whole week. It's like, yes, meat comas, regular every night. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Crap. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, run! Out of the hole. Into the hole. Out of the hole. Okay, he's gonna jump that way. Should be safe because it should be in his back ass quarter. Boosh. All on the point. Boosh. Run away! Run away! Not that far. Uh-oh. Can't hear what's going on. Glad there's no audio cues to these abilities. Scratch as a tank hitter. It's not my tank that's on this. Um, uh-oh. Here we go. The pet pile. Out of the cross. Do not stand there. For claw. That's something that. Ooh, don't stand there. Don't stand there. Come on, shoot your thing. In the gap. Ooh, crap. It's going to be a 45. That's not good. This should be relatively safe position about here because he's going to jump from there to there. He's going to jump from there to there. He's going to jump from there to there. Aww, not fast enough. I needed a sprint. Sprint needed. Yeah. Oh well. I'll have a sit down anyway. Hey, look at that. I'm on a right safe spot anyway. Yes. Okay, so it's going to be a ass explode equal ass explode on this one. Stand there. Yay! I only fell down once. Da-da-da. I didn't get my bum blowed up badly. I'm just going to leave the instance, and then we're going to just jump back, and I basically do a quit and restart the game because its sound is out. And I'm doing a full driver reinstall tomorrow. Ugh. Yuck. That sounds like so much fun, doesn't it? Go there, reboot all the drivers and all the rest. So anyway, like I was saying, with blades being the top skill, all damage with blades, because it doesn't say melee damage, it just says damage with blades, reflexes, right? Ninjutsu and Cold Blood bring in some more interesting functionality. So those will play very nicely with the class. or the build, I should say. So yeah, there's my first two stats. My last stat's either going to be strength or intellect. And be honest, oh, look at that music. When it comes to music, oh sorry, right? Which one? It doesn't matter, right? If it turns out having higher strength, like I don't need having higher duration for my stealth ability for the quick axe would be good, so having full 20 int is good. Plus the number of 20 intellect actual mission level things is pretty intense, to be honest. There's a number of quests that actually have 20 intellect for the actual thing. But there's only one I've seen with 7 strength. So, to take more of the ability to chat your way through the line, then I miss out on a lot of solutions to puzzles by not having 20 intellect. But the other side of that is I'd lose out on damage by not having the strength possible. And that's the argument for those two. No, I won't have enough power for that. Oh, it did. Perfect. That's instant every 5 seconds, 50 of them. I was messing with that one. That's this one here. Goes on all classes, and just healing potency isn't enough to turn the heal you have when you're a summoner into anything. We tried that. What it does do is it allows us works on all classes, but basically this turns physical into magical. This turns magical into physical. That's 10% less damage, that's less magical damage. That basically cheaps out Choco meteors and other things that do magical damage. That cheaps out things that do just straight hit point block. It's a straight 15-second thing. These would actually, no. I don't know, that one be the one. Yeah, you'd want that as a DPS class, though. Those are expensive, these two. Both only work with... That works with a regular and plate bearer. I'm sure someone's got a chart somewhere that basically breaks all these down. Oh, we got a class up, we got a level out of it anyway, so we're not doing too bad. Oh, yeah, we've got two these guys sort of been meandering up in the back lines while I've been pushing in the loosest sense of dirt. Well, before we go back in, then, what I'm suggesting right then, is I return to Doma and queue up for a run there. So, yeah. Now. So, then it becomes a question of weapons. So obviously a knife is your throwing knife. Obviously a blade because, well, blade weapon. Right? Yeah. Dirk. Final choice is obvious again. Right? Which is not a blade. Right? Something I can put a Pax mod on, and Pax mods generally only fit on ranged weapons. This is why I pointed to a Unity pistol. Well, like I said, my options are push pistols or push rifles. If I push dorks, yes, they're now locked out of the queue for like a half hour to an hour. If you miss sign when the thing pops, if you don't accept, you haven't withdrawn beforehand, it counts you as missing out, and it basically locks you out for, you know, it's like, hey, guess what? You just wasted everyone's time, so obviously whatever you're doing was more important than this. So go away for an hour. So don't panic about that sort of stuff. Right? So, like I was saying, so I don't think Katana's... That's a healer that just dorked himself without realizing it. Are we going to get the DPS to basically get in here or not? Like I said, tanks, the weight is negligible, but the DPS are the ones who are, you know, you wait half an hour to get into something like this, you know, on average, DPS has the longest wait. When you finally get in, you're like conked. And it's prey. Well, fair. Fair. Just a note, been having sound issues, so you're warned. Definitely gotta be it's one of the drivers that's hot. You gotta warn people, like I said. Should have dropped the ID key. There it goes. Well, like I said, if I'm DPS, I don't bother warning someone that... Looking at who queued.
That's the pally. It has the 2 Dragoon, 2 Red Mage, 1 Dark, 1 Paladin. I feel like the odd one out. It's like everyone's like, doubles the way down the line.
Oh, screw off sound. Like Red Mage 1, you know, simple red dress. Red Mage 2.
You can see what I'm talking about.
Red Mage 1, Red Mage 2. Dragoon 1, Dragoon 2. Yeah, but she's Road Mage. Fucking Echo.
Miles across the map.
Who isn't at this point?
Abdullah fell. Anyone got a pull? Never mind then. that they stay right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Found Maggie! Spoilers. Yes, I know what that one is. It's a mage for... It's just a standard mage's outfit. Caster class. Looks like with the taffeta leggings and... probably just regular boots. I mean, by regular boots, I mean the boots not for the set, though. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. No worries, no problem. It's fine. Yeah. It may have gone past itself. It may have. This train don't stop for nobody. Beep beep. I got 2 people on foot. Yay! Lady Min. The Lalafell. Mm-hmm.
through the door.
Huzzah! You do actually get Maggie as a physical mount when you complete this. You get the key stays in your inventory for this. Getting ice. Right, fair enough.
A bit much for $200 on a chair. There's a
Takes pretty good stuff. Oh, she's using the little crown from ladies thing as well. A little color graphic glitches and stuff like that. Telling me something's wrong. Probably with the PC, GPU itself going. Wireless means having batteries nearby to grab when they die. Like tactical reload. It's like your mouse dies. I don't like that. Internal battery? Internal battery usually means it's a lipo. It's better if it's metal hydride. It's that's not a bad one then. Pretty good rig then. Yes, I do. Yeah. I'm looking at it in the O card at this rate. I can't tell if it's the video card that's kicking out or my drivers that are pooched. And a few graphical hookups too, so I'm thinking it's the friggin' video. I was being... Like always. It's off tank, you pulled pretty hard, my dude. Ta-da! It's like, what are you looking for? A stock. Right on. Really? Crap, 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 crap. Get across the line. Yay! Control panel, blah blah blah.
Somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon. Your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about Don. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
We will have to take a
How
look.
very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether.
Blarg.
Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this. And you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
Okay.
For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death.
Oh well. Options, options,
Only a man
options.
of power can rightly
Let's crank up
steer
the fan.
course of civilization. And in this land of creeping
Yeah.
mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
Okay. Yeah. Undervolt it, which basically allows me, you know, click it, which allows me to basically soup up the thing and basically power it up, get access to the fans. Be right back, need restroom. Yeah, you see what I mean? You're seeing the glitch coming through. I mean, the broadcasting was good still, so it's not like it's honking the line badly there. Does not need to stop.
I had not thought to be so hard-pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. a waste.
See what I mean? I'd love it to be the sound drivers. I suspect it's the video card itself. When was it first put out?
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not. The true power of the Ultima weapon.
When did this thing first hit the market? Didn't get it in time. Yeah, this little. What are you doing? I don't know how many times I've tanked him. Now it goes. Now it's run out. Got yourself fired, or what do you think? I'll get some spam going, because I can. I'm the Dark Knight.
are you doing this?
I love that.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
Because I refuse to sit down. You don't have any chairs here? Ha 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 ha.
Truly be so great.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If
Good
you are to prevail,
times.
the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And
Yeah,
so
it's
it
3 years
shall,
old.
For the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
Alright, we'll try throwing some goodies at it.
The hour is at
Reading
hand.
notes as I'm crashing my systems and everything
Behold,
else.
the sliver of my god's power.
We suggest you do these functions to see how well it handles. Yes.
Ah,
From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very
we recommend
pinnacle of the
taking
heavens,
it to this
the
and
world
this
shall
and this.
tremble.
Again.
Unleash Ultima!
cinnamon buns. Gotta go get some after this. Can't have them all three playing the keyboard. Just the keyboard gets all sticky. When someone else sits down at your computer, they're wondering why your keys are sticky and they think the wrong thing. So don't think you've been eating cinnamon buns at it. Should be obvious though.
Such devastation!
Because as was said by Fat Al and his Truckle Mac. I know I have a weight problem.
It seems
I just
the
don't
task
give
of
up.
keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
I must solve it because my ego says do it.
Adventurer, let us find the answer together.
Yeah, I've never had it stutter there before. Maybe we need to flash the thing as well. Possible. And all these, that's definitely graphic. Maybe it's a case of it's gotten old and it doesn't like its temperature it's running at. I know, it's like you tell it, do this, and the system's like, no, I'm okay with this. This is my default settings. Don't mess with me. This corner while he does that. And here for a bit. Both damage reductions that handle that blast. Doesn't really have a tank buster. That one's doing well. Inside here, though, should disappear before that hits. Down easy in one. Drop the seats. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
And pass out. Oh no, it's not the CPU. Like I said, my CPU is barely going to 70% utilization. Back it sits around 30–90% of the time. Getting 100 friggin' frames, so I'm not like dropping that many frames anymore.
Pathetic.
Bunch.
You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover.
Sure.
And not but the return of the one true God will ensure her complete excision.
Like you can see it sort of chugging from time to time. It's
Yet,
just like
to pave
it's
the
gotta
way
be
for the
video
Master's
card.
return, a chaotic confluence of
Just go
untold
3 years.
proportions must
You always
needs
get
be
your
brought
2-year
about.
warranty on the card. It's like, yeah,
Will
it's gonna blow up in
necessitate
year
the
3.
presence of the primals.
You want a 5-year replacement on that
Needless
card?
to
No.
say,
Why? Because it's
both
gonna
you
die long
and your
before that.
scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere.
It's either gonna die in the
this
first couple
endeavor.
of years, in which case it's under
You
manufacturer,
will not leave this
or it's gonna go
place
past
alive.
manufacturer, and the extended warranty is just never going to do it. Electronics either die in the first little bit or just never die. I feel like they're like Bracken Age is
It
old.
is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light.
It's what's called a bathtub curve. Which is why the extended warranty is always just a jip. Simplest tank and spank at the very end.
Cannot be undone.
Enough people? I'll give it to him already. Best glamour in the night. Look at that. It's that little bit to go. Okay, let's try this here. Fire that. Fire that. Take this to what I normally do. Here. Dashboard. Manager. Thank you. Alright. So everything's where it is, and now let's open up the graphics card. Tuning. I accept. Oh. Fine. Don't do that while playing the game, dumbass. Oopsie. Playing gumballs with it then. What I'm going to do then. Yeah, turn right there. Spend the 350 and get to the mist. Let's try something that's less graphically intensive then. Well, we do have well, I could play Lord of Vermilion, but that's quite graphically intense sometimes. And I don't have the best minion lineup for it. Not about to race off and throw up some other game for a bit. No. It's all gonna... Right, so basically what we'll just do then is we will actually use the bathroom temporarily. So let's just withdraw from that for a moment. And we'll be right back after a quick case of bathroom breaks. So let's put a bit of music on here. And I'll be back after these not messages. Oh, yeah. Nicely done. Let's try queuing again for this. So, oh yeah. So why a nomad instead of a street kid as your next playthrough? To be honest, I never liked... Right, to be honest, the nomad, the street kid, and the Corpo, the nomad makes for a great first playthrough, and it was one I played through first. Right? Because the only thing you seem to know about is stuff that's got nothing to do with Night City itself, right? You know, you don't know how the corporate world works, you don't know how the streets work, right? You only seem to talk about things like out in the field and all the rest of it type thing. The only people you sort of relate well to is the Aldecados and Pan Am. Right? Yeah. With the Corpo, you got the corporate in and out and all the tricks that goes with it. With the street kid, you know the inner mean streets and stuff like that. Generally, when I'm building unusual builds, I usually, like I said, I don't like the street kid just because a lot of the things that come across, you know, it's like you hear about the afterlife, for instance. The Corpos are like, well, yeah, it's not that great. The Nomad's like, yeah, we even heard of this way out in the wasteland, and the street kid's like, woo! But yeah! Right? So, you know, put the animal away for a bit. Oh no, I got other minions. Checking out what I've got recently. Got a koala, I got the bear, I got jellyfish recently. And the dancer. Behavior obedient. So let's take a look what those guys did. So here's the koala. 600 hit points, 20 attack, 80 defense. Not bad speed. Specializes in taking out search eyes and shields. You need good against Arcana skulls. Gates aren't so good. Like knocking out a gate, it's like pretty good, but not that good. Here we have the otter. Nice. Effective against shields, special, heals. Okay, and yours? 10 points of damage for every 20 seconds. It's not bad. It's 200 damage inflicted in a cone. Good against gates, good against shields. Sort of a weird point. You want good blend. This is not a good blend. Go. Reduces hit point of enemy shot by 90%. Ouch. You've got to be expensive to get into play. 20. There's another Lord of Vermilion tournament. Right, you know, that's an AoE around centered on them. That's a front. You have, you know, special abilities happen periodically. You want a good blend of things. Nah. Oh yeah, you're gonna play Lord of Vermilion. You gotta get a good blend of things. You want not all poppets, because if someone pulls out something, this basically your hotbars are your strategies. You've got to protect your towers and your gates. Gates are where you summon and bring your units onto the field. It's also where you send your units to sort of patch up. Really. Shields allow you to basically protect things, but you know, you want some units that can wreck shields, and some units that do this, and some units that do that. A good blend of units with a good cost blend, because if all your units are super expensive, you're only going to get a few of them. You might get overwhelmed by a swarm of light units. Single target units generally do more damage per strike than multi-target, but multi-target hit more targets, of course. Fast units can run down slow units. And of course, you can either do, you know, work out what the meta build is and put that together as your minion host, just like any deck you would, or you can completely forego. Just put out, I don't know, a whole bunch of poppets, basically pull the Scions 7 Dawn and just basically play all their poppets. Be damned if you're going to do well or not. Right? I would have thought it was more. It is Tuesday. Is it not? Yeah. Everything's just reset. So the extra 5,000 MGP for playing 2 rounds of Mahjong you get per week, I'm surprised a lot of people aren't pushing for that extra 5,000. Yeah, remember your challenge logs all reactivated again. Complete 3 via this, complete 5 dungeons, complete 3 guild heists for bonus experience. Vote on player, you know, say they're yay, awesome. Beat up a bunch of enemies. In my case, I have to go beat on 90s, beat 190s to basically help hit their level. Mark off 3 Wondrous Tales for bonus money. Participate in the PvP. Do some fates out in the world. Doesn't count for this. Complete some leave quests. Craft a bunch of items. Been there, started that. Gather some treasures. Do some beast quests. Do some stuff for your grand companies. Get your retainers to do a bunch of stuff. A bunch of MGP to be earned there. Eureka. Go do some stuff in Eureka. And then complete so many challenges for bonus M or bonus kill. Oh. Right? No, participate in 5 gates, successfully complete 3 gates, enter chocobo races, enter 20 races, win a chocobo race, haven't done that yet, win 10 races, So you got a bunch there. Triple triad, play 10, win 10, play 5 at the hall, win 3 at the hall. So there's 4 there. Vermilion is play once, 3 times, 5 times. Note it says play, not win. You could play the same one mission 5 times for 27,000 MGP. Of course, participate in 2 Mahjong player matches, get 5,000. Don't need that battle manual anymore. Yeah, no, it just... Well, we can definitely whiz off to Gold Saucer. I'm just going to walk in here. I like to at least one... Usually I quit off here, but I might quit at Gold Saucer. Everything being going donkey at the moment. Oh, I will try the Underbolt. I will try to increase the fan speeds. In case it's just a case of that. It's like, this is invasive, it takes several minutes. Yes, it's gonna reboot the system a couple times. Fine. But what's the next gate on the list? Oh, Air Force One. Neat. Yes. It just zipped out. It's the puppy minion. Well, if this doesn't pop in 5 minutes, we'll be definitely doing this fate. Then we're just going to... Ask your mom, I'm not answering that. Oy. Funny, there's actually, like I said before, there are actually people who have characters who only play this. So, you know, it's a good, obviously a good representation of the actual game. I love running across them. They didn't get me basically dissing that guy that was disappointed that we ran across the other couple day. That was funny in my books. Disappointed and then too high. It's like, why now? Why are you guys playing big hands now? Because I played a small hand and the other guy played a small hand, and basically it was enough just to move it past, you know, to cycle it round, and it's just like, does everyone here just like playing small hands? And it's like, bam, bam. Why the big ones now? Because some hands you can get work, others no, they don't. Enough of that. Enough of your own nonsense, kids. I'm gonna go stare somewhere else. Oh, Air Force One's just a click fest. There it is. Just in time not to do the Air Force One. It's just a quick match. It's Fenris Blood, Crispy Hash Browns, so we got 2 in the earnest coat and someone in the vest. Okay, what do we have? 4 tiles that aren't wind. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to take that one. Mostly because I'm so close already. I've got 2, 2. It's like, oh, you're sitting on that. Obviously, you had 7, 8, 9, and you're just throwing out 7 for the 8. Should be scary enough. 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. So I got 5, 6, 7, 9. Pair of 2s, pair of 5s, 2 4s. So pawn, pawn, pawn. What's the possibility that they're on? They don't need 3, they don't need 8. They've only thrown a couple characters. Could be characters they're looking for. I have to throw it. One suit. Almost all pawn. That it? Yes, it is. Almost. Crispy beats me to the punch. What do I have? Pair of 7s. I am north, it is east. Okay. One of each. It's not. Who's that dragon? 1, 2, 1, 2. Pass on that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5 out. Got north wind. Oh. That's just a can. For purposes of getting out, it's not bad, but it doesn't help. Okay. So, characters and dragons only on your side. Good to know. 1, 2, 3. Throw that stuff there. Ipikatsu and your east. That had more Han. How come? Because East gets a major bonus on our point scoring. 4 Han with East is worth more. Ooh. Ooh. That's my win. I think I'll hold on to those. Filth. Filth, 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 filth. 1 north that's gone down. So I've got, it's my wind. That's why it's good for that. And dragons. Ew. So 1 red's gone down, 1 green's gone down. Two north have gone down, so this north's no longer as useful to me. So we'll throw it. 1 south's gone down. Still have 2 pawn here. Throwing characters, that's going to start spooky over here. 1, 2, 3, that's enough pawns to basically get myself out. 2 dragons have already gone down. Unlikely someone's sitting on the last dragon. I can use these whites as my pair. Off the other south. Just when I friggin' didn't want that. Two. Right, a 3 or 6. I'm not gonna get. So 4 bamboo to win. And it's all pawn. Someone throws 4. Oh, okay, that's not bad. He's going Tanyo. South is the current point leader, so I want South to throw 4 bamboo. East would be funny to throw it too, especially seeing they've done things. They're probably needing that. Nope. East has only got a light hand of Tanyo, nope. Right? Basically all simples. I'm south, I've got south. Right off the bat. Fair enough. No good calling that one. That one is good call. Hold on to the east for the moment. I've got 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8, 1, 2, 3 east. White dragon. So, not the best hand, but it plays. It doesn't help my position. 2 white dragons have gone down. It's okay. What it means is 3, 4 is better than this, so I can throw the 6. That gives me Furry Tenton because I should have kept the 2. I've discarded the 2. So I'll just discard circle there, and we will just play as if I never did that mistake. Which is twice now. Should have thrown the, oh yeah. If I'd thrown a white dragon, probably would have been better. Deciding whether or not to go on it. See, for his hand, he cannot... He's got to be careful about how he throws his card or tiles. Obviously, you don't want to do what I just dorked. Completely dirt. But yeah, unlikely to get the 2. Throw it. I'll get the 2. I'm expecting East to go Ricci in about 4 tiles. Ah, stolen for a pawn. That happens, by the way. Pawn outrates Chi. So, if you throw something that would be Chi'd, that happens. I don't want to break those, so I am going to throw the dragon now. No one's thrown an east. Worries me that someone's sitting on east. How many greens have gone down? 1. Throw it right now then, because no one's got a green dragon. He's going for Pinfu. He can't. What's he going for? He's got 1, 2, 3 in this, so it would have been outside hand. Then he's got triple 2s here, which automatically means he can't get out on that. He doesn't have a Yaku. He's played himself into a corner. Right? This hand has no Yaku. Right? No scoring, no 1 Han in score. Right? Because he's got all 3 suits, which isn't this. This is West Wind, which is not his wind, or Wind of the Round. So, throw that. See what I mean? He's got literally... When he called this, he hurt himself. There's nothing he can do to get out. Right? Nice play. Triple mixed Chi. See that? Basically, that's like 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 type thing. Right? Or something like that. Point is, he's... Oh, last hand, is it? Yes, at least 4. 1, 2, 3. Chi. That goes out. Right, I have a chi here, pawn there, nothing there. Chi here, which I already have. Possible that south wind I'll throw as well. We'll start with the 9 circle though. 3, 4, 5, got my pair, blah. 4, 5, 6, plus a 6. This is just... This is one of those filthy hands that happens periodically. Right? Yeah. 5, 4, 8 bamboo, and we're out. It's not a lot. That's enough to secure my 30 points I lost this. Right? 2 losses, now I've got to win up. Like I said, that was a filthy last hand. The biggest thing to learning Mahjong as a game, first thing is to remember with Ricci rules you have to have at least a 1 Yaku in your hand. That one hand he got himself into, Mr. Top Player, before I dinged off that last bit. Yeah. No. That was pretty much no Yaku. Right? He had basically a complete mahjong, but he can't get out. Ricci rules state you have to have at least a score of 1 Yaku. Get out. When you're scoring, it says how many han and how many fu. Right? You know, this many han, this much fu. For exact scoring purposes. May as well consider 1 han as 1 Yaku. Ricci, going Ricci gives you 1 Yaku automatically, which is why concealing your hand and going Ricci is thing. Wind of the round, that's 1 Ricci. Or 1, sorry, Yaku. Your wind, that's a Yaku. Dragons, any type, pawn, because you only go pawn on dragons, that's a Yaku. Right? After that, it becomes specialist hands, and the easiest hand to remember that you always get at least 1 Yaku with is simples only, which means no 1s, no 9s, no honor tiles. Right? That one is all that. All chi is called pinfu. That's 1 Yaku. All pawn is worth 2. 3 if it's worth more if you conceal it, but it is worth more Yaku if you conceal it. Right? So all pawn, all chi, all simples, honors, 1s, 9s, and honor tiles only. Right? All honors are that. Those are the easiest hands to remember. So 1s and 9s, or a combination of pawns, chis, that's a Yaku that gets you out. Simples, 2 to 8 only, that gets you out. All pawn, that gets you out. All chi, that gets you out. So 1, 2, 3, this, that, the other. Then you got specialists like having 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? Mixed chi means you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but in 3 different suits. That's, if I remember right, yeah, that's what that is. Right? It's a Yaku, it gets you out. Another one is to do all one suit, so throw out like all just pure bamboo. That's a Yaku, so one suit is, you know, that's an out. Right? Getting same chi over and over again, so you get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in 3 different suits. That's a Yaku. It's actually a couple Yaku, but, you know, more, again, that's more if it's concealed. You can conceal that one, that's brilliant. 7 pairs is a special hand, and you've got you got 7 sets of pairs in your hand. That one is worth 2, and it has to be concealed because you can't call it any other way. So that's 2 Yaku concealed. It's even funnier when you've got double Dora and this. Doras do not count for Yaku for the purposes of getting out. Right? Trying to get out with Yaku doesn't work. We got crispy hash browns, Idris, and we got a new person. Evening. Okay, Onbo 0, East 1. I'm not East 1. Okay, so when we look at this hand, I've got 1, 2, 3, got 1 honor tile, and 2 terminals. 2 9s, that. So I'm going to cheat on that, throw North Wind. I'm west, not east. He was north, so that gave him 1 Yaku. So he's already scored enough to get out, so he can get out on anything else right now. Holding on to that wouldn't have been any better help, in my opinion, because it just wouldn't have been. So I'm going to throw that 9. I'm going to throw this 9. Yes, I'm still going to throw the 9s because I've got 1 chi up. My options are complete chi, but I get more points for no terminals by going what's called Tanyo, simple tiles only, no terminal. So I want that, throw that. Right? So holy scum. East-North Dragons. I'm sorry. Why? Rocking an evil hand over there. I'm sorry. Don't be. That always frustrates me when people say they're sorry for something they're doing in the game. 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. You don't know what my hand is. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm a chaotic player. No, that doesn't help me at all. end of the round. Like, all of a sudden, it just sort of dawns on her. Oh, that's why he's been perking what he's been throwing. Yeah, no, that's not needed. That's pretty much that. One throws 5 bamboo while whumping them. I disagree. Seven, 8 doesn't hurt. Doesn't help either. Dragon out the door. Dragon to nuts. Double pair there. Nice. What? Role player. Yes, I know. Right, she's going for a Tanyo right now. He's got White Dragon. Yes, he does. He's sitting on a White Dragon. Oh no, she was sitting on the White Dragon. Someone was. Five, 6, 7. 6, 7, a pair of 2s. 5, 6, 7 here, 5, 6, 7 there. He's 3. Slaps you. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Guess I'm gonna do it.
Regular rip. Because I picked on crispy hash browns. 5, 6, 7, double 4s. 2, 3.
Double 2, double this, 6, 2, 7. Mix up here. Get something in here, throw one of those. Yes, please. That'll work. 3, 4, 5. I got 5, 6, 7, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 will be nice for that. So this is that. Pass. One, 2, 3, 4. This could be evil. This could be evil. I don't have any characters. I know. No longer furry tent. 7 circle to the wind. Go on, throw the 7. Oh, you want to. Can't win on 5. Sitting on the 7, Nate. Boom, 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 boom. It's like, damn it.
Waste of a dang hand. We got a pair of sixes. We got 2, 4, 7, 5, 5, 6, 7, 9. Throw that. Everyone's going for a Tanyo hand. We've all thrown honors. Seven, 8, 4, 4, 7. I have to throw. I'm not sure on it. You're guessing. Right? Literally, it's all honors. You don't know what it is unless you can only guess it's not an honor. Right? The only tiles that are certain to be safe from her hand will be honor tiles. Everything else, no. Thrown that before. Someone's thrown 3, so I'm going to throw 3. Because if she doesn't call Ron on that, she can't call it here. It becomes Furry 10. Nice. It's not a high-hitting hand, but it's nice. Triple mix chi. 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. And I'm out from underneath the major honk. I got north and east. They're not too good. 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 4, 4. Both north hit the field. The dragons. Go north. See where we go. Let's throw the east wind as well. I think anyone's got a full set of east wind yet. 2, 3, 4. Green dragon's been thrown hard, so is white dragon. Doesn't help my hand the 1 dot. So as I'm sitting here, I've got a pair here, I've got 4 which is out of place, I've got a full chi there. That's nice because it means I can do this and it doesn't change my hand too much, except it moves me closer to a Tanyo hand. I can keep the pair of 2s. I just have to tonk. Right, I have 3 terminals left to sort of throw. Ore should be fairly safe to throw as well. Or bamboo, only one I've seen here. Two, it's a bliss. That was a PR. Shouldn't have gone Ricci. I jumped at it. There's no information about it. There are 2 4s down. I've got the 3rd. I'm looking for a 4th. That may not happen in 10 tiles. Ooh. Not enough to hurt.
And we're right back to where we were last week. Like I said, I float around this position. Ooh, gate. Gate. Yes, we'll do a slices right. Jimbo is talking about how much money he wants. That's cute. Wind up Tonberry. Cute Shiba puppies. Is that Alphino? Alisley. And a Starbird. Alrighty, let's see how effective I am at dodging this time. No, you, as long as your hand's concealed, you can do it. But like I said, it was a poor Ricci on my part. Literally, if I had paid attention what was on the field before I called it, I wouldn't have called it. You can run off, by the way. Just a straight AoE in the middle. Saw which way the dog turned. It was like, no, not playing that game. Gonna split that way. That way's fine to stand. Two circular blasts. Crap. It's circular, that one's falling this way. Okay. I'm gonna choose... I'm gonna say this one. Good luck at tracking that thing in time. Wrong. Like, oh, it always starts with... No, it's not always where the money is. Ah, close. Once again, RNG takes me out. That's terrible. Anyhow, it's actually pretty good after the restart. So, we'll leave Yojimbo and his sword of mischief. Seemed to sort of settle itself down once we sort of left the main area. That's because we sort of jumped into areas that was less bingy. I'm going to go do a bunch of drivery things tomorrow, but we'll be back again tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy. Hopefully I've got all the gifts and gits and gibbles out of this system now. Hate that. Get yourself all sorted out, you do an update, and all of a sudden it's just upset the system somewhere. Somewhere a driver is unhappy. Somewhere something that was working fine blew out. Makes a point for not updating, but then if you don't update, you leave yourself vulnerable to security issues and all the other things. Not worth it, but sometimes, oh boy, is that a pain in the rear. Anyhow, we're going to be disappearing for the day. So, if you enjoyed the night, guess what? You can jump along for another follow. We'll let you know when we're back on. If you don't want to follow, guess what? We'll be back again at the same time every time. That's 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 on the Eastern Shunt. Right? And we'll be back for more Final Fantasy tomorrow. Join us then. I've been Thalen Darkfire, and I'm out. Laters.